And YouTube, we had a storm yesterday, and it storms all day long. And we had a storm just a few days before that, tornadoes that really did some destructive things and killed a lot of people. But I put this netting around the potatoes because the first storm had broke over a lot of them, and this last storm broke over some more. I already have some beautiful potatoes under there because I opened up one of the potato bags. I may have to take them out early. I don't want to because they're thriving. They're doing so well. But we got more storms that's one thing about living in the South. It's good that you get to plan out early. Warm weather comes earlier. But then the heat and humidity in the late summer is just devastating on whatever you're trying to grow. But the storms in the spring. Now last year we didn't have so many. We did have some, but from March last year right on through the summer we were in a drought. Yesterday we got 3 to 4 inches of rain. Tomatoes are looking great. So are the winter squash. I had to take out some tomatoes here that something had clipped, and I'm assuming it was a cutworm. And the old Alabama gardener says if you put a small stick right down beside the plant base, the worm actually wraps itself around the plant when it's a small plant and chews through it till it cuts it off. So I put in some new plants. Actually, all of these others are some I started from seed. These are some I picked up at the co-op. They're better boys. They're hybrid. Had a lot of wind damage yesterday. This is not this could be bug damage, couldn't it? I don't see how they did that much damage overnight, but we had hail. Now that's the hail damage there. We had hail, we had high winds, we had it all, and a tornado, but it didn't touch down here, thank God. It did, however, a few miles from here, and destroyed a lot of property, injured some people. But no deaths here, but there was up west of us. One man died, I believe they said last night on the local news. Anyway, just thought I would show you how good everything's doing. My onions they're bulbing, but they haven't bulbed up like they should have. I don't know if I didn't give them enough phosphorus, enough what, I don't know. I've never grown onions in a pot like that except for spring onions, and they're easy to do. And probably next year I won't grow them in a pot. I've already took out the garlic. I bought the wrong kind of garlic for this climate. It got way too warm here, way too quick for it. It bulbed, but not like it would have maybe up in the northern part of the country. I wasn't impressed with it at all. And I will do my research and only buy seed garlic that's for the South. Took out some of the bricks from my strawberry bed because actually I'm doing away with that strawberry bed. Slugs, even with slug bait, even with salt, they get way more of the strawberries than I do. And I'm gonna put them in pots and make one of these hanging. I know you've seen them made out of well, it's actually sewer pipe, I guess. It's PVC pipe. And it's about 6 inches round, I believe, or 12 inches, I don't know. I'm gonna get the biggest one I can find. And I'll hang it there from the porch. And it'll get like 6 hours of sun a day. Even in the winter, it'll get more sun they'll get more sun than they do where they're at. Now these that I have planted over here by the plum trees, they do get a little slug damage, but not nearly as much as these back here. And I have made preserves and jams. These out here put out a bumper crop. I cannot complain about those. Carrots are looking good. Peppers are all looking good. Everything's looking good but these poor potatoes and these pitiful onions. Oh, I show my failures as well as my successes. See where that hail beat into those leaves? And a bunch of these are broken. And they're so tender now and juicy from all the rain that if you tried to straighten them up or pick them up and tie them up, you would just break them. I'm gonna leave them as is. I knew it was hailing, or I thought I knew it was hailing. This metal roof, a hard rain sounds like hail, so I really couldn't differentiate between when it was hailing and when it was raining hard. But the man that we was watching on the news forecast was saying it was hailing in Hartford and Geneva, etc. So, yeah, we got hail, and it damaged a lot of the plants. Looks like I'm gonna have some strawberries there to pick sometime today. I picked a whole bunch after it finished raining yesterday. And we got another system like this coming in 3 days. Oh, let's see. Yeah, 3 days, I believe it said. Maybe it won't be quite as bad as this one. I thank God for the rain. We needed the rain. Last year, this time, we were very, very dry. It sure is plumping up those blueberries. Oh, I can't hardly wait to be picking these. And the squirrels are able to see the peaches now. So it won't be long before they'll find them, and the critters will just take them and eat little bits of them and realize they don't taste good because they're green, and ruin the peach and leave it. Oh, my sweet potatoes was doing wonderful until we kept getting these cold fronts that brought all these storms. And now they're just kind of sitting there waiting for heat. Well, that's all for me. Hope everybody's having a really, really good week and a great weekend. Goodbye.